Hello guys, it's your man Average Joe back at it again with a new MLBB video. Wow! Did you see that new logo and load screen? Kinda looks familiar? Well, we are not gonna dwell on that on this video, guys. What we are going to dwell on is that the current season is coming to an end, and I would like to congratulate everyone who reached their goals this season. I for one decided to finally try and reach the mythic rank this season, and I did. Also, as the new season is approaching, Moonton has just released the patch for Project Next. I have been playing a bunch of classic games and watching a lot of guides and streamers to see and hear things about this new patch, and it looks like there are a lot of confusion. Well, we're not Average Joes, I got you covered, so let us get started. First thing that you'll notice is, aside from the improved graphics, is the map. There is now what we call the gold lane and the experience lane. Both lanes will be at one of the side lanes, and that they are not fixed. The gold lane could be at the bottom or top lane, and opposite it is the experience lane. One thing is fixed though. The gold lane is always opposite the turtle lane. As per the patch notes, the siege minion in the gold lane will give 50% extra gold, and the siege minion in the experience lane will give 50% extra experience. Here you can see the gold lane siege minion carrying gold and the experience lane siege minion carrying some scrolls. And as per the patch notes, all of that will be happening or is available in the first 7 waves, or about 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. The next thing you'll notice are the outer turrets. All the outer turrets, whether mid or the side lanes, has a shield. According to the patch notes, that shield will absorb 4,500 damage in the first 210 seconds or 3 minutes and 30 seconds of the game, and it will give 0.8 gold per 10 damage done to the shields. So, each shield can give a maximum of 360 gold if my math is not wrong. After 3 minutes and 30 seconds, the shield from the turrets will drop, and there are no more bonuses from the siege minions from the side lanes. The next thing you'll notice is the Lethal Wanderer. Only one spawns now, and from what I can observe, it spawns at the side closest to the turtle. Also, it no longer grants HP and mana regeneration. Instead, it gives movement speed to the carrier when he or she is on the river. Now, let's go to the jungle item changes. Only the hero who has the Retribution battle spell can buy the jungle items. Also, the jungle item reduces the experience gain from minions by 40% in the first 3 minutes of the game. So, what does all this mean? Is the 1-3-1 or funnel strategy gone? Is the meta now more siding with the marksman? Well, the simple answer is no on both. 1-3-1 will still be a thing, and no, I think the meta is still not siding to the marksman, but I think the offlane marksman strategy has more potential now. Another thing that I can say is that there seems to be a lot more variations that could be available in the current setup. Allow me to explain. Before, the 1-3-1 is done in such a way wherein there are 3 heroes mid, and after they clear the wave, they take the litho, a buff, then they invade the enemy's buff, but now that will not be the case. That is because Moonton also made the jungle creeps tankier when more than one hero is attacking it. First off, the roles. 1. You need someone to take the gold lane, a hero that will benefit from early items. such as X-Borg. 2. You need someone to take the experience lane, a hero that will benefit from getting to level 4 fast, probably a mage, or maybe an Alice. You need a carry, or what we now call the jungler, who will have the retribution spell. Lastly, you need 2 supports, a mage and a tank support. The jungler, or what we called the hyper carry before, will not buy the jungle item immediately, because if he buys it, he will lose precious experience early on. The 2 supports will buy mask and will secure the jungler while he clears the first wave in mid lane. After clearing the first wave, the jungler will then buy the jungle item and then take Litho and then take one of the buffs. Remember, the jungler needs to be alone in taking the jungle creeps or the buffs, and while he is doing it, the mage support can soak up all the golden experience he can get in mid while being protected by the tank support. After taking one of the buffs or one of the jungle creeps, the jungler would have lost a good deal of HP since he is alone while taking the buff. So now he needs to take a smaller jungle creep to give some HP regen and then move to take another buff. And this is where I observe the problem starts. Some junglers go back to the lane to take a wave of creeps, and they get less experience out of this and delays them getting to level 4. And it also eats up the needed experience by the mage support. After taking another buff, the jungler should be level 4 or close to it. He will then take another smaller jungle creep for HP regen and additional experience to get to level 4. Or if he is level 4, then go straight and gank. Once the jungler is level 4, he and the 2 supports should gank the gold lane and kill off the enemy, or at least make them recall back to base, so that the jungler can push close to the turret and get additional gold out of the shield. From what I observed, that should take less than 2 minutes. In one of the streams that I watched, I saw it being done in less than 1 minute and 45 seconds. That streamer was using Karina. So what will be the future of the standard strat or the 1-2-2 or the marksman formation? Well, here in Australia, this is still very popular, but I think in this patch, it is even more vulnerable. Why do I say that? Well, the marksman needs items, so he or she will be at the gold lane. If you are against a 1-3-1, then the probability of ganks is higher in the lane where the marksman is. Now, let's say you're against another standard strategy. Then, that puts you in a 2v2 situation. Because for sure, the marksman at the other team will put their marksman at the gold lane. Unlike before, the marksman has a good probability of being against a single hero, which is the offlaner. Of course, that will not stop the hard-headed people from using the 1-2-2 strat, or from using marksman. So let me share some points and hopefully it can at least make your chances slightly better. Here, we have an offlaner Zilong, a jungler in Hayabusa, and a marksman in Mia. Khalid and Gatot will be the supports. The enemy has Leslie, which I think will be the jungler, Freya in the offlane, Linux as the mage, Tigreal as the tank, and Layla. I ignored Gatot because he should focus on helping Haya. And me not having retribution, I cannot buy the jungle item, so taking the jungle creep will take so long and waste precious gold and experience. Big mistake by me. I should have tried to hit the tower, but I was playing too safe because I'm not used to being the marksman. As you can see, I have more gold than Leslie and Hayabusa. The only one with more gold than me is Layla, and that is probably because she is solo in our lane while I have Khalid who does not have a mask. I'm guessing Haya bought the jungle item early on, because I managed to get ahead in experience, and the same goes for Leslie. Now, Haya managed to clear the enemies at the gold lane. So I go to the mid lane so that Haya can get more gold at the gold lane. Now that the blue buff is available, I went to the bottom lane hoping to get some extra gold before the 330 mark, and Haya goes mid to prepare to get the blue buff. As you can see, despite me dying once and not taking the red buff, I'm still ahead of Leslie in gold and in level, while Ella, who died twice but stayed longer in the gold lane, has more gold than me and Leslie. See, I did not help Haya with the turtle because that would just make it tankier. I took the Lito to gain some movement speed to get to the bottom lane. I should have taken the crab, but I was playing too safe. Hayabusa is being careful because killing him could open a comeback window for the enemy because he has the highest net worth, as you can see in this patch note. See, from 28.2k, the enemy's gold rose to 30k just after killing Hayabusa. There you have it, guys. I hope I was able to help you understand the current patch. Let us stay competitive while having fun. Do not be toxic. Please like, share, and subscribe. See you on the next video, guys.